Hey guys, how's it going? It's Robert here, back with some more Rimworld. I was rewatching the video last time after I recorded it, and I didn't realize how much of just the actual, construction I missed. I don't even have a butchering table. Not much of anything, honestly. But, this time we're gonna fix it. Have some plans for moving the beds, because I really don't like how just everything being a square looks. It's not very good feng shui. It's going to be production instead. Maybe I'll even move the kitchen further in. I'm not sure yet though. Speaking of kitchens, I need to get a light in here. Can't be having people cook in the dark, There's not even enough space for a butchering table in here either. Well, whatever. I'll figure it out. For now, I'm gonna have these dudes mine a little bit. And I guess, all the other stuff I have them doing. I think I had them... No, I didn't, but... I think, yeah, we're gonna be eating some rat today, I think. Rat and squirrels. That's what it's come to. Very, very healthy colony we have. Doing very well. We're doing good, guys. Good amount of food. We're not even close to starving to death. We are gonna be fine. I'm confident. You can hear it in my voice. There's a deep level of confidence here. Nothing to worry about. The dog is not gonna get eaten. Yeah, no. The dog's not gonna be eaten. I promise. She just needs to stop eating so much dang freaking food. I feel like she's probably, there's no way this dog needs to be eating every day. Like, maybe twice a week at most, I think. She should be eating like once a quadrant. She's gonna be eating all the dang survival meals. How is she even getting into them? Like, is she eating them plastic too? It's terrible. Terrible things. Would it be crazy to put the butchering table inside the dining room? I think I am gonna put it in the kitchen. That works for me, Should be fine. And that way, it's not gonna get the actual kitchen dirty when they butcher the animals. Hopefully that keeps us from getting too sick. Or I guess my pawns. We'll see how it turns out. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a raid this episode. Considering we've been here for however long, at least like maybe 3 days now, I think. So pretty soon here, should be expecting a raid, so I need to get some defenses up before that happens. I don't have any wood. This is bad. Well, whatever. They'll be fine. They're just, I'm kind of overloading my colonists with work right now, unfortunately. But there's a lot to be done, so... And we need to get a lot done before winter, too, because I really don't want them to starve to death during the winter, or have to, hunt migrating animals, since I've had a colony end from that before. I had an entire colony get just completely massacred by, I think it was like a herd of migrating caribou. And I was trying to hunt one of them, and every 20 caribou came in and broke my doors down and killed all of my colonists. It was very sad. But it was either that or slowly starving to death. So I guess you can take it or leave it, right? I'm not sure I personally would rather get stomped on by a caribou than starve, but luckily I've never been in that position, so it's not something I've had to worry about. Lived a very posh life, I guess. You know, I guess the dog can probably be trained as well to like haul, so she'll be a bit more useful. She won't just be eating food and being cute, I guess. How much meat should I have? Probably like, I think I'll do. I have 3 colonists. I'll do like 15 meals worth of meat at any given time. I think that's fair. It's not like the rat is gonna give us that much meat anyways. What, like 30? Is it in here? 18? Dang. Yeah, honestly, we might starve before winter even gets here. If this rice doesn't grow faster. But we'll see how it goes. And Tito is putting in the work. He is a good colonist. Yeah, this is very worrying. I only have 15 days to prepare for winter. I have this muffalo, so I guess like I could slaughter it but like, yeah, once winter hits. But hopefully I won't have to do that, because I would like to have like a sturdy. Yeah, I know. I would like to have a good amount of animals through the winter, so that I can get started early next spring with like breeding and getting lots of animals around. So we're not just having to start over like we just landed from the pods again. But to see if some more animals show up and on the map before then, I suppose. Because right now there is nothing to forage, very few animals to hunt. It's definitely not looking very good for my pawns. Dang, this dang dog, dude. Oh, I'm gonna have her trained to do something, I think. She has to get trained. And we might even, once we get all the muffalos tamed that we need, I can also just hunt the rest of the herd with my guys. I'll have them like all come together and form a firing line, and we can just kill these muffalos and get lots of meat as well before winter comes. Since I know muffalo have a lot of meat. They have, yeah, 336 meat. That is very good. So if we kill like however many muffalo, there's 5. If we kill these 5 muffalo, I think we should be prepared for winter. And I might not even tame the turkey, because with no female turkeys, I just don't see the point. Like, it's a lot better to just get the meat so we can cook. And these people okay, they did start mining, but they are going really slow. I wonder why. They must... Who is my miner? I think it's him, isn't it? So my cook and my miner are the same person. I guess Marie can mine as well. I'll have to change that a little bit. I need to give them a schedule too. Usually when I'm playing on my own, I always remember to do these things, but for some reason, when I'm recording, it's like my brain just doesn't work. Maybe it's because I just talk too much, I'm just yapping your guys' ears off, and in the meantime, you just have to watch me like fumble around and barely even get anything done. But that's gonna change. It's gonna change soon. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna become a better person. I'm gonna become an amazing YouTuber. This series. You're gonna see a big shift. Once the series is over, you're gonna see a new man. A man who knows how to edit and be on YouTube and talk while also gaming. You know, it's gonna be you guys are gonna be watching me thinking, wow, this guy's a YouTuber. And all you non-believers, all you people who don't want to join my cult of my cult of personality, you know, you're gonna be sitting there saying, wow, I didn't believe, but look at him, look at look at how good he's become. I'm in love with this man. He's perfect. You know, I'll show all of you, all of ye are gonna see, all ye of little faith, watching my videos. You know, I need to get a group of like hate watchers. I think, you know, because at least then I'll have like people who I know are gonna show up every time just because they want to watch me fail. And you know, there's something to be said about the loyalty of hate. You know, I feel like some people at least, would be more willing to watch someone just in the hopes that they would like not succeed than to watch them because they like them. Now, whether that's true or not, you know, you guys have to ask the experts about that one. But in my mind, right now, with zero evidence, and just because I want to say it, I think it's 100% true. So you guys can take that with a grain of salt. But, you know, I'm probably right. I think. Where's this turkey? I wonder how long he's been hunting it. Is he a good shot? He is not a good shot. This guy sucks. You know, I feel like if he wasn't, like, so far away, it wouldn't be that bad. But he's, like, freaking all the way over there. Like, it's not like the turkey's gonna... Well, he's not any better, actually. Oh, there he is. You tagged him. He's gonna die in 14 hours. You don't need to worry about it. You can, you know, do whatever you want to do. Come back after he's bled out. Sorry about that. I've got some tea today. I think it's making me a little burpy, you know. Speaking of tea, you know, this tea, very good. Very good tea here. It's a green tea with ginger and lemon in it. Absolutely delicious. Definitely, I would recommend this tea to anybody who likes tea. It's a actually no free ads. No free ads on this. Drink green tea, but I'm not going to tell you guys what brand to drink. If this particular tea brand wants to be mentioned, they got to give me at least like $1, maybe even $2, because you know I may be cheap, but that doesn't mean I don't have standards. Oh man, I'm always yawning when I'm making these videos. This is go shit is going so slow too. But at least things are getting more set up now. Even though I really need some more colonists because they are just moving so unbelievably slow. Like there's too much work to be done. And I need to make a schedule actually. I said that earlier. I'm going to actually do it. Um I always like making schedules, especially like usually the first thing I do when I like start a colony is make a schedule. But I guess I was just so focused on like making on just talking, I guess, last time. I had a whole list set up, and I mean, I actually have a list this time too, but we're not going to get into that this time. Besides this one thing, I'll go through the list, and you guys won't even realize it. You guys are going to think I'm just coming off of it on the top of my head, like a genius. But no, I did think about it before I started, because it's not good to go into things without plans, I think, generally speaking. But, how hard do I want to work these people? I feel like 8-hour work days are pretty fair. At least like 8-hour dedicated work days. And, they can choose to work otherwise, but I don't want to force them to work more than 8 hours. Maybe that's my communism coming out. I'm a dirty commie. Wants fair working rights for my people. But, it works. Yeah. That's gonna be good, I think. And we'll see how that works. Maybe I'll change it up later if I feel like they're less productive. But for now, I think that's perfectly fair. I just really need them to get these new bedrooms set up, because this is just such an eyesore right now. Really, the base doesn't look very good. Man, they're like, is it a lack of resources? Is that why? Like, okay, it is. So why are they not chopping down the trees? Who does plant cutting? Oh, it's because Tito does everything. Tito is like, he's my cook. He's the handler, the cooker, the hunter, and he grows. And oh, dude, this man is responsible for the entire colony. Tito better not ever die or get hurt, because the moment Tito gets hurt and is incapacitated, this colony is boned. Like, that's unfortunate. I should have probably balanced the skills more, but again, I was thinking about the video. I wasn't. I just kind of rushed through it, I guess. Not thinking hard enough. Oh my, this freaking plasteel. This is going at 3 times speed, and they're mining it this slowly. I mean, I guess I appreciate the plasteel, but still. I would rather them just be mining through stone so we can get this shit built already. Hopefully some more animals come through, because we are gonna starve to death and die pretty soon here. I guess the rice is growing, at least. But, like, the rice was supposed to realistically be, like, survival food for the pawns if they needed it, but mainly food for, like, the muffalo. But at this rate, like, I can't even tell if we're even gonna get the second muffalo. With how slow all this is going, it's already the second day of summer. We only have, like, 13 more days at most. I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll be fine. We just need to get this mining done. And, oh, that's actually useful. Compacted machinery is very valuable for components. So, one of my other goals with this Rimworld run, I guess, is going to be to set up a second colony. Like, I just want to set up a second colony that's just like a little cabin, you know? And then from there, I can just like export all the resources that I gather from this cabin to this colony. And this is going to be my main base, my kind of city thing that I have going on. But as it is right now, we really just need to get these rooms set up. We need to get our food situation handled. Which I guess, you know, it's a lot. The food situation isn't as bad as I'm making it out to be. Because we do have this rice growing. And rice grows super fast. It only takes like 3 days until it gets to harvest. But then this guy Tito has been so unfocused on like even chopping down trees. So I'm kind of worried. Hopefully by then we're done getting these rooms set up so that he can really focus on harvesting this because you know, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright. Where are these guys going? What are they trying to pick up? Oh, steel. I was gonna, well, obviously these people aren't my harvesters, so. I wonder if they're even capable of it. It's the real question. Because I might just have these people also harvest plants. They're both the 4, so. I guess 4 is pretty unskilled though, isn't it? No, I mean, honestly, these people should also be cutting plants, I think. Because we need to really get these trees cleared out. And we should get more done. So, I should have worked on that, you know, and then as soon as I do that, look at Tito. He sees his job security being threatened, and he decides to start actually working. Well, you couldn't work before, Tito? Yeah, you had to wait until your friends started doing your job for you? Whatever, man. Come on. I expect better from these people. I can't wait for the mental breaks to start happening. It's gonna be awesome. Once I have these people. I mean, I guess the worst that's gonna happen is maybe like a social fight or something, but we will see. Hopefully, I can keep them happy enough so that there is no social break, because that would suck. But it's pretty much inevitable in Rimworld. I mean, okay, well that's wrong. It's not inevitable, but it's pretty commonplace that you'll just be in a situation where you'll have a social break. Because living on the Rim is hard. Hard work, hard life. These people aren't, you know, they were just like crypto sleep people. They're not ready to live out here. This room is still so dirty. I need to... It's because all my floors are dirt. That's the issue. I just don't have the resources to turn everything... I mean, you know, maybe I do, actually. I should. Because they're gonna start getting sick if we're cooking in a dirty kitchen. And that's just an issue that I don't want to have to deal with, personally. I would rather than not have, like, food sickness. Big no for me. Should I pre-harvest the rice, or do I let it grow out? That's the real question. Because I wonder if, like, how much lower the yield is for early harvested rice. I'll let it grow because I don't want to Well, but you know, at the same time, if I can harvest more overall, maybe it's better. And they're gonna need some more practice as well, since I have all the other two besides Tito who are actually like learning it for almost fresh. I mean, their skill is 4, and it says somewhat whatever it said, somewhat. Yes, some familiarity, but like 4 out of 20 doesn't feel very familiar to me, at least. I think I'll harvest it early. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, I need to check this. Ooh, do I want a 5-year-old in my colony? Is that a good idea? Do I let Leo get eaten by these squirrels? Hmm. Hmm. I guess I probably should have read that out loud, but it's too late now. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna go back and read it again out loud. If you guys, hopefully nobody blind is, I mean, you know, if you are blind and watching this, I'm sorry, but hopefully no one blind is watching this, and you know, at any rate, I could probably kill this manhunting rat. And is Leo gonna want to stay here? He is. He's gonna want to join the ranch. I just don't know how useful a 5-year-old is gonna be. Because if I remember correctly, the only thing that children can do is haul and maybe clean. So that is kind of useful because that's just one thing that we aren't gonna have to worry about in the colony is him cleaning. No one else has to clean if I have him here. But that's just an extra mouth to feed. And we only have 5 meals. Plus, I guess, you know, I don't know if they're carrying any on their person. No, they're not. So I only have 5 meals. I actually do need to harvest this rice early, because otherwise we're starving to death. We're dead. We're done for. I just, you know, I would feel bad allowing Leo to live here and then having to like exile him. It's not something I want to do. But you know, if we're starving, Leo is getting exiled, I think. You know, it's a hard decision, I'll be honest. It shouldn't be this hard of a decision. I should be able to decide, but I guess I'm definitely gonna accept this one. Um, yeah, Tito, definitely. Um, oh wait, did I just accept the wrong one? I did accept the wrong one. I guess we got a 5-year-old in the colony now, guys. Dang. This kid is not 5 years old. No, this is the one. Okay. Okay. I'm just a little stupid, I guess. I didn't I didn't realize. Okay, active. Guys, it's active, it's not available. Man, look at me. I'm so smart, guys. I'm so intelligent. I think I will, though, honestly. Having someone just around to clean up the colony seems like a good idea. And if Leo just so happens to accidentally get hunted by like a fox or a wolf at some point, you know? I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I'll save him. He'll be fine. He is not going to be allowed to leave the colony. He's going to be my house child. Indoors to... Why is this guy just... Can you get in the colony? Do you have a weapon? Yeah, so can you get in the colony so you don't get murdered by this rat? Because that would kind of suck, you know? No, I'm not trying to have you... I'm trying to get paid for your quests. Oh god, guys. There's two squirrels. And there's a freaking rat, guys. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy crap. What are we gonna do? What can we possibly do for these poor people? No, I'm not gonna wake everybody up. Whoever's the most well rested can go out there and kill this rat. Looks like it's you, Duran. Are you a good soldier? Okay, so no, you're not going out there. Dude, my entire colony sucks ass. Maybe you are all going out there. So we can, because we need the food anyways. And Leo's gonna, where'd the rat go? Oh, he's right there. Of course he moves down. Like, come on. Alright, hopefully they can shoot him before he gets there. Alright, good. Where's Leo? He's got the squirrels behind him. We'll get these people... Isn't this wood rotting? It is. We'll get these people lined up over here. Poor Leo. Why are you running that way? Run. Whoa. What was that? Oh, that was for that guy. Dope. That was super quick. Is he? No. Yeah, get in your dang shuttle, dude. Get out of here. Are these? So they're manhunters, but does that mean I can't eat them? I know there's the rats that, I mean, yeah, they do have scaria, so. Dang, that sucks. I wonder if the rat has scaria too. Yeah, it does, so that is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping they would give me more meat, but they all have scaria. You know, maybe I move the schedule back an hour. No, because then they only get 8 hours of sleep, right? Yeah, so whatever. What work can this kid do? Yeah, so he is gonna be my little hauler and cleaner. And yeah, that's it. That's good though. That's convenient. I'm gonna make it so he is on a similar schedule to the rest of them. Maybe the same, I guess. I was thinking about just making him work more, but like he's a kid, so he needs his time of recreation and all that. Oh, I need to... Damn. You know, it's probably better that they fail now rather than later on. Because I would rather they not, like, be botching harvests a year from now. So I think it's alright if they botch a couple harvests in this first year. And we can use this food to train the muffalos to tame the muffalos. And once the second muffalo is tame, we can start getting some babies. And we can actually get some stuff set up for winter as well. I really hope that the female muffalos can provide milk, but honestly I was thinking about it and I don't think they do, because I'm pretty sure they took that out of the game. Which kind of sucks because I feel like muffalo would be the perfect animal to give milk. I remember back in the day, in the old days of Rimworld, every single animal provided milk that was a mammal. And I know it's kind of silly when you're drinking like cat milk and stuff, but still, you know, it checks out because they're mammals. So, you know, they have the, you know, they produce milk. It makes sense to me. It was really convenient. It made the game way easier, definitely. But nowadays, you know, for balancing purposes, you know, it makes sense. It checks out. Lodion is trying to make a good game, you know, a balanced game, so I understand why they would change that. But, you know, it's like the same argument that people were making for Minecraft with sheep. Like, when they added sheep, and then later on, when they added in meat for sheep, I remember people, like, freaking out over it because they thought, oh, this is gonna ruin the balance of the game. And an animal that provides two whole like sources from it, but like that's just silly. Of course, sheep give meat. Why would a sheep not give meat? Like it's a sheep. Why does a muffalo not give milk? It's a freaking basically a bison. You would think that you could milk a bison. Like I feel like you should be able to. But you know, maybe I'm just crazy. Oh, I'm crazy, guys. That's what it is. Um, we should definitely do this. I think that'll be good for the people. You know, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I have to build a throne room. Like, no. I'll do it later. But I wonder if there are any holidays for our culture. Are these people trading? Please tell me these people are trading. Thank God. They don't have anything crazy, but still. I need stuff badly. And all of my food got cooked up into meals. That was... Dude, I need to build more farms. That's what it is. Because at this rate, I think I'm almost guaranteed to lose my muffalo over winter, which I don't want to happen, personally. I think that works, actually. I'll do that. I don't know if I should do... I think one of these is going to be hay grass, just for the muffalos. And then the other one is going to be... I think... I'll do potatoes. Potatoes, rice, and... Actually, you know, no. Frick that, guys. Nah. Because I'll do that for next year. This year, that is a big no for me. Because we need our food fast, not in a variety. Do I have anybody who's sociable? She's the most sociable. I wonder what they have. Oh, guys, Kirk, come on. Is it too soon? Is it too soon to make Charlie Kirk jokes? Duran can't. What's wrong with Duran? What the hell? Wow, they don't have anything useful to me. At least that I want to buy. I mean, like, I could do that, but then I would lose all my silver. And I don't really need 3 survival meals. Or, yeah, so they only have 3, so... Why would I want to buy 3 survival meals? Why can't you buy Popper? I don't fucking want Popper. This dang dog can't leave. I don't want her. I gotta see what's wrong with Duran. Oh, the neck scratch scar. How does that affect your speech? Is her, like, whole jugular, like, fucking scratched up, or what? Like, that doesn't... 84% talking from that? Wow. Damn, her neck is fucked up. I didn't realize how like, destroyed her neck was. There's no way that, like... Dude, she must have fought like a lion or something, or a tiger. That's crazy. You know, I'm surprised that we haven't had a raid yet, because I was really expecting a raid by now. I mean, we've been here for like 20 days, it feels like. I know that's not right, but like it's been at least like 10 or 15. So I guess I chose Randy Random, which I'll be honest, I've never chosen Randy Random before in my life. So I didn't really know what to expect. I guess, you know, his name implies that he's random, but still, like, I was expecting, you know, I'm so used to Cassandra, I guess. You know, Cassandra definitely would have sent like 1 or 2 raiders right now. I'd have some naked guys trying to break in here with like bats and knives. But we haven't had anything like that. We had nobody. So honestly, this has been very chill so far. But yeah, dude, I haven't seen a single person use these things yet. Like, I don't even think they use this. I'm gonna reinstall it in here and see if they maybe use it more, because maybe they just don't want to go out that far for recreation. But we'll see. So I'm thinking I might do a Half-Life series on this channel as well, because I've never actually finished Half-Life before. I mean, you know, I'm not sure if that's a surprise, but I've finished Half-Life 2, but I've never finished Half-Life 1. So that's something I do want to do before I die, I guess. I'm not sure what the before was going to be for besides that, because what else is there before finishing, like, to do with Half-Life before then? Whatever. Anyways, you know, if you guys want to see a Half-Life video, definitely let me know. You know, if you guys like this stuff, definitely give the video a like, because, you know, it's not 100% necessary, but it would give me a good reason to want to actively produce more content if I knew that people, like, were enjoying it, you know? Since I do enjoy it anyways, so it's not like I'm gonna stop making videos anytime soon. But, you know, still, if you guys enjoy it, you should give it a like. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe, because that would be cool. And, you know, if you have any comments you want to make, whether good or bad, I'm open to either. You know, if you wanna go in the comment section and say, "Man, Robert, you're so boring and you suck," like, I hate you. You know, you guys can say that if you want, or you can go in the comment section and you can say, man, yeah, pretty good video, thumbs up. You know, it's up to you. I'm open to both. Um, whichever one you guys want to go for, I am perfectly open to and happy to receive. But honestly, I feel like I've been recording for a bit now, so I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys later. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna. I don't know if I'll continue the Rimworld tomorrow, but I am gonna continue this colony. But I'll post something tomorrow. Maybe I'll do that Half-Life series that I was talking about. But anyways, see you guys later.